everybody. Today we are back with something that's breaking news. Happy Tuesday to everybody. And this is going to be something that we've all been saying, we've all been talking about, we've all been calling it, and it's finally happening. This is official. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. This is not a meme. This is official. It's confirmed now that WB is officially going up for sale. That's it. This is coming out within the past hour. David Zaslav has officially confirmed it. They are looking at offers, and they've been getting a lot of offers from different studios. So I'm telling y'all, things are happening. This is happening. And there's no completely, there's no denying it. It's officially for sale. Um, I'm telling y'all right now, like this is very, very interesting, and what a time! What a time it is to see how this is all unfolding and things are happening and stuff like that. This is very, very interesting. Lucas, what's up? We're winning, yes, sir. You already know it for sure, for sure. Mr. Mir, what's up? Yeah, yeah. This is all happening. This is live. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. This is officially confirmed. You have Variety coming out, David Zaslav coming out. Everybody's talking about this right now. This is breaking the internet right now. This is not a coincidence, my friends. This is actually happening. And with the way that things are going on right now with WB and Zack Snyder posting all these pictures, I'm telling you, things are cooking. They are cooking, baby. This is how we do it. We win like this. How much is it? Might cop it. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, this is interesting. I'm telling you, this is very, very interesting. Year one relics. What's up? You predicted this with your crystal, your crystal ball, and you were right all along. Oh man, I get a kick reading these comments, man. You guys are all amazing, honestly. I'm telling y'all, like this is wild. This is wild. This is why I've been telling y'all. You know, this is not a coincidence how all of these things are happening. We've already been seeing how things with DC with the DCU have not been working. It's been going downhill, and the numbers don't lie. And this is just kind of like obvious when you look at it. Like I've been seeing this for a while, and I've been telling y'all. Like I've been showing y'all the reports on the stocks for a while. Like this hasn't been overnight. This hasn't been like in the past 2 years. This has been like over 3 years that I've been talking about. And here we are. Here we are. It's finally happening, and it's good to see that this is finally taking place. Mad Max, what's up? Did Zach post Affleck, or is it a lie? Yeah, he posted it. He actually posted it. Go look at his Instagram if you don't follow him. It's legit. I'll tell you right now how many likes that picture has, because when I saw it, it was like at what I posted like 28,000, and I resaw it a little while ago. It was like at 30,000. I'll tell you exactly how many it has right now. It is at 30.7 thousand, no, 40.3 thousand, and this is 4 hours ago. So it's making noise. It's circulating. It's not a drill, my friends. This is legit live. This is happening right now as we speak. This is live. I'm telling you, this is why I'm coming on live and reporting all this, because this is awesome. This is awesome and amazing at the same time. Charger six packs, what's up? Yeah, you saw the news. Everybody's coming out. Everybody's coming out saying it. That's it. Change is happening. Change is happening. Hell yeah, we are back, my people. Hell yeah. I told y'all, my friends, that this was going to happen. So everybody that gave up, I told you, do not give up. This was always what I've been trying to bring y'all, motivation. And for years, for months, weeks, days, minutes, hours, all that stuff, here we are. Here we are. Exactly, Mad Max. We are the majority. We kept our wallets closed, and Guns DCU will never have any financial success. We tried telling them, restore the Snyderverse. Could this be something that's cooking? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm telling you straight up. This is happening. This is happening. Fire David Zaslav. Yeah, he just wants to sell it at this point. He just wants he needs. I'm telling y'all, this is not a coincidence, my friends. I've been telling y'all these videos, and I've been posting about this, and nobody has been reporting on the DCEU the way that I have. And you all know it because you see the comments, how many people and how many trolls come on here, and I'm still holding the line. And here we are. Things are happening live right now as we speak. So a lot of studios want to buy WB, and they're watching us, they're hearing us, they are aware of all of this. Pride Tomb 55, what's up? You called it. Is Azov post a pic of Batman. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Remember I said that yesterday? What a coincidence. What a coincidence. You know what we need next? I'll tell you straight up. Yo, that's it. Like I'm telling you straight up. I'm for sure know that Zach is watching, the studio's watching, all of these executives and all these people, they are all watching. And you could tell the views are going up and the subscriptions. Oh my God. Like I want to thank all of y'all. Like in the past 3 days, I've had like over 500 subscribers. I'm like, what? Like that's nuts. So like I'm finally getting acknowledged, you know, like I'm no longer an underdog, if you want to say. And this is what I've been putting in work for each and every one of you all over the world, you know, not just domestically. This is worldwide. That's why I don't pay attention to all the gun trolls and all these, you know, gun goons, because that's what they do. They just want to break our faith. And you cannot take and you cannot break my faith. Period. That's it. You just can't, you know. And that's how I just roll. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Fire Bob Iger. Yeah. Things are changing. I'm telling y'all, this industry is changing. Uh, Warner Brothers is not sell. Yes, it is. It's already confirmed. David Zaslav just came out and said it. The bell cannot be unrung. Exactly. Do you hear what gun fans are saying? They're saying Zach has waged war against DCU. They're so toxic. Yo, so be it. Y'all wanted a war. I told y'all about it. Here it is. This is how it concludes. The DCU falls. The DCEU rises. And this is how we win. That's it. We've won, period. The James Gunn fans have to accept that we've won, period. We are the majority. You had your chance. You had your 5 minutes of fame, and you screwed it all up. We told you, include us. And what did James Gunn do? Exclude us. Remember when Steve Agee, whatever his name is, how's that boycott going? I don't know, clown. You tell us. It doesn't look like your stocks are moving, and now you're going up for sale. So something is working with this boycott, right? Our wallets have been closed and locked, and we're going to keep on fighting because we will stop at nothing for restore the Snyderverse. That's what I've been telling y'all, and this is where we are right now. WB is done. Unrecoverable debt, junk status, finish. The only option is to sell. Exactly, and that's where they are right now. Gun fans are the real toxic ones. Yep, and we don't pay attention to them. We focus on ourselves and we do what we have to do. Eli, what's up? Yes, sir, we did it. You already know it. Sergeant, what's up? The studio's officially up for grabs. Yep, exactly. This is breaking the internet right now. And that picture that Zach posted with Ben Affleck's Batman, and I spoke about that yesterday. Yo, this is not a coincidence. Look, I'm telling you right now, I already know it's happening. There's no and, ifs, or buts. There's no doubt about it. All right. And the next thing, yo, it would be nice if Zach posts a picture, of course, of Wonder Woman and Darkseid. Woo! Let's go. That's it. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised if that does come out too. That will be amazing. Do it, Zach. I know you're hearing. There's no doubt in my mind that you are hearing this channel and you're hearing us and you're watching us. The same with WB and all these other big channels. There's no and, ifs, or buts. I already know what's up. And let's see, TY, what's up? WB is done. Is this real? Yeah, it's real. We won. Yeah, the Snyderverse is returned. Hell yeah. The same thing is happening like with AT&T with the merger. Remember that? And the Snyder Cut. That's not a coincidence, my friends. And let's see. Preach 85, what's up? Can we please get Ben Affleck's Batman movie? Oh, we will. That's coming. I'm for sure convinced that that's coming. And the way to come back and to redeem themselves and give back Ben Affleck and Zack Snyder, because they already stole the Batman title and gave it to Matt Reeves. The Dark Knight Returns. Woo! That sounds so good. You imagine that? Zack Snyder's The Dark Knight Returns, exclusive on whatever streaming service. Woo! Let's go. Let us go. That's it. Disney is also done. Yeah. Disney needs to make overhaul and they need a clean house. And they're slowly doing it. But hopefully they get their act together and stuff like that. Snyderverse is cooking. Hell yeah, that grill has been fired up, baby. That grill is straight up like when you're about to go to a restaurant, you hear the sizzling and you smell it. Oh, that delicious smell of whatever it is that you like to eat. Boom. Now they are cooking. Something good is going on behind the scenes. Let's beeping go. Yes, sir. You already know it. Joel Familia, what's up? Has WB resigned Gunn? No. His current contract ends December 2026. November 2026. His contract expires November 2026, sometime in November. So we have to keep on going. Like Ben Affleck's Batman said, have faith. Exactly. Faith, Alfred. Faith. Faith is, if faith can move mountains, literally, we're gonna get the Snyderverse restored, and we got the Snyder cut, so that's all proof of it. Mad Max, Snyder with no marketing spending is providing where the future money lies. Exactly. You know, it's crazy how one picture he posts, how it completely has the internet. Like everybody's talking. Everybody. You got blue check mark accounts. You have regular people. You know, everybody's talking about this. Batflick movie series restore Snyderverse, make the Batflick movie. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's happening for sure. It's happening. Flashpoint, directed by Joseph, would have been epic. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Hopefully, Zack Snyder confirms Clark and Lois. With Lara, Man of Steel 2. Who knows? Who knows? I want to see Sasha Kaya back. That's for sure. Netflix are sparking. Yeah, the Black Adam versus Superman. Yep, that's another thing too that I was talking about. Remember that? And then all of a sudden they're coming out. Yeah, they know where the money's at. I think they're finally they're acknowledging these videos that I've been posting. So somebody's watching for sure, and they're paying attention. They're paying close attention because there's no other channel out there that's talking the same way that I am. I'm telling you straight up, you know. And it just makes sense. It just makes sense, and people want that. People want that. That's where the money's at. Straight up, it's already proven. Black Adam versus Superman movie. It's gonna be peak fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. It is. Once they announce Man of Steel 2 and they announce Black Adam 2, that's it. That's it. Game over, baby. That's it. You got straight up, you got $2 billion sitting right there with two different IPs. When they make and they announce The Dark Knight Returns with Ben Affleck, that's $3 billion right there, baby. I'm telling you right now. When they announced Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3, you got $5 billion sitting there worth of movies. You think that they don't want to capitalize on that? Hell yeah, they do. Hell yeah. I feel like the Guns Batman is getting canceled. Yeah, yeah, for sure. At this point, that's it. It's done. Notice how James Gunn is quiet. He posted a picture of something like with politics right now. It barely has any likes. Go look at it. You'll see. Like it's crazy. You know, it's like nobody cares about that. Let's see. Asthmatic. Let Zach cook. Hell yeah, you already know. Zach. I mean, Jack. What's up? What's up? Not much. Just here chilling with y'all. Gavin. Cyborg movie? Yeah, that could come. We know once Zach is back, he's gonna make a movie with Cyborg with Ray Fisher. We already know because Ray Fisher Cyborg was a big part of the whole thing with the Justice League. So and he said it in the interviews and stuff. So you know we're gonna get a lot of big good content. I'm telling y'all right now. It's funny how I've been seeing a lot of posts saying Superman 2025 is the number one movie on HBO Max. It isn't trailing behind Black Adam. Yeah, nobody cares about Superman 2025 anymore. Let's hope Gunn and Safran get fired before the sale. They need to be out of there. They're not gonna get fired. They're just gonna let the contract expire, and probably when that does happen, they're gonna do like what typical corporate likes to do. Oh, this person has resigned, or they decided to step down because that's how corporate likes to play. Corporate likes to play those games. I'm telling y'all straight up, that's how fake they are. That they don't even have the balls to come out and admit, yo, we fired them. That's why I give credit to Disney when they fired James Gunn straight up. You know, they did what they had to do. So you know, it just takes a little courage to do what you need to do. WB was saying they will take power for James Gunn's DCU. Yeah, we already know that that didn't happen. With the post, the Armada is ready. Oh, that would be nice. That would be straight up nice. Deathstroke has posted sell WB to Netflix. Yeah, Joe, he posted that. I think he reposted it again, so that's good. Good to see that. Vegeta, what's up? Restored the Black. I'm guessing Black Adam verse. Hell yeah, anything that has to do with that. And like I've been telling y'all, Black Adam. I know a few people didn't like it, but yo, that still has the tone and the vibes within the Snyderverse. You know, like that. I'm just telling you straight up how it is. And I know that that's a Hamadaverse movie, but what he was doing, yo, let's give him props. Let's give him credit because the hierarchy of power was about to change, but then things got, you know, everything they fumbled once James Gunn came on board. Is this raising certainty of Paramount buying WBD? Who knows? It could be also. Remember, they're gonna start low with the bids. I mean, $60 billion is still a lot of money. You know, that's not chump change. that's $60 billion we're talking about. So David Zaslav's like, yo, we're hungry. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta do like Tyrese says in the Fast Saga. I'm hungry, you know. So that's how David Zaslav is right now, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's a businessman. Money talks, and that's what this industry is all about. Zack Snyder, he knows James Gunn will get fired next year in 2026, most likely. Most likely, you know, a lot of things are changing. Adamverse, yeah, yeah. Zach got the entire Armada ready with one post. Hell yeah, big time, big time. Matt Reeves will shock Batman Brave and Bold get canceled. Join DCU. Most likely. At this rate, I think it might. I think it might. Batman versus Deathstroke made the Batflick movie. Hell yeah, you already know. Raheem, what's up? The James Gunn fans are are sad and scared at the same time. They are crashing out now. Yeah, they're straight up right now, just flip flopping all over the place. They can't do nothing about it. All they could do is just you had your moment and it passed straight up. You didn't impress nobody, just like Henry Cavill Superman in the Snyder Cut. Not impressed, straight up. All right. Yes, Ray Fisher has so much potential. Yeah, big time, big time. He does. Things are shifting for Marvel. They're bringing back the nostalgic factor with rumors that they're trying to bring back Raimi's Spider-Man 4. So I'm feeling like Warner is getting competitive once again. Yeah, yeah, that's the only way. Like I've been telling y'all, the only way to go up against Marvel right now, the new Marvel. They're trying to keep it like the old school Marvel where, they were building up the excitement. All this is going to make a comeback. I'm telling you, once we get to Secret Wars, the only way that DC can go up against Marvel's Secret Wars, the Avengers and Doomsday, is Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. Straight up. 2 and 3, that's how you got to do it. And you got to go all out, like fully all out. Delroy, what's up? You can't wait to see the band back together again. Justice League, need to hear the announcement from the GOAT himself, Zack Snyder. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, straight up. Gunn is very quiet. Yep, like a mouse. There's no peep. You don't hear anything. He's just straight up quiet. That tells you everything. Contract expires means fired. Exactly, like Vince McMahon in WWE. You're fired. That is going to be amazing. All right, let's see. Patricio, what's up? Something is happening out there. Black Adam on Netflix. Snyder's post on Instagram. Interesting. Indeed, my friend. Indeed, I agree with you. They may go. They may be going back to what worked to compete with what Marvel is doing right now. Yeah, they have to. The only way to go up against Marvel, the Avengers, is straight up DC's Justice League. That's it. That's how they have to do it. Team Rat 7, what's up? Gun is super quiet, extra quiet. Completely. To all the James Gunn fans out there, do you want a little cheese with your wine? Straight up. Um, Man, got to get back to work. Snyderverse revival and redemption is at hand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Dark Side, what's up? Restore the effing Snyderverse already. You already know, and we will stop at nothing. Hell yeah, the Armada has been ready, and we are going to go all out, all ham, straight up. Henry Cavill, we will see on Instagram. Zack Snyder's post. Henry is Superman, and Henry Cavill will be happy for Zack Snyder. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they're all ready to make an announcement or something. Gunn told Joe, no. Now what? Exactly. Remember that? Exactly. Gunn told no to Joe. Oh, that rhymes. Gunn told no to Joe. Oh man, what a time it is. What a time it is. You can tell by the smile that's on my face right now. Just like that, I can imagine all the beautiful faces and smiles that we are all here talking united. There is no stopping us. And I love to see how people are using Restore the Snyderverse. Even on the post from Zack Snyder on Instagram, people are posting Restore the Snyderverse. I'm telling you, the movement is growing even stronger, baby. There is no stopping us. I'm telling you, this is amazing. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful time, honestly. This is beautiful. Batflick movie series. Make the Batflick movie. Yep, that can come also. For sure. You already know it restored the effing Snyderverse already. It's in the making. It's happening. Do you think Shazam will come back? Yeah. Zachary Levi would be back. Hell yeah. First, money. Second, his career. And third, I want to see him under the leadership and guidance of Zack Snyder. I know for sure that Zachary Levi can redeem himself under the guidance of Zack Snyder within the DCEU. And it will be much more better than what we got with the second film. The first film was all right, compared to the second one. The second one, clearly you could tell that was James Gunn's notes all over that movie straight up. The first one was a lot better. And of course, in the first Shazam, let's not forget, there's a Batarang Easter egg, the little bullet that's in the bag from the kryptonite, I guess, or whatever that the kid found when Superman or whatever. And there's some posters in the background. So those Easter eggs, I mean, when you just see the Batarang and Superman, that alone's telling you they're acknowledging Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck's Batman and Superman. So I like that. I really do like that, honestly. Lex, what's up? I'm sorry, but the more Zach posts, the more hyper I get. Yeah, all of us are. I agree with you, my friend. We're all getting excited and and straight up hyper about all this. Skydance saves WB. Whoever it is, let it be Skydance, let it be Netflix, let it be Comcast, whoever wants it, let them go ham at it. Black Adam was released in October 2022. By the end, December 2022, started WB started to put it on HBO Max while it was still there in theaters. True, 2 months, it was not enough to make money to have it on HBO Max. But even though it was like that with no China release, look at how strong the fan demand has been for that movie. Because without a China release, it still made like what, like 600 million. And look at what Superman did from James Gunn 2025 with a China release and worldwide or whatever. They still weren't able to pull and outdo not Shazam, Black Adam, which was, come on, the DCEU. Therefore, the DCEU is still strong and people want more. Um, Walter Hamada is at Paramount. Yeah, yeah, I think he's a producer, so he doesn't really have no power, and he's in the horror side. So I mean that really doesn't affect anything really much. I know in Netflix there's one dude, I can't remember his name right now, but he's against the whole movement with Zach and everything. And then he came out, bashing on Rebel Moon. He's currently in power over at Netflix right now. So that to me, that's a little red flag where I'm like, yo, like, nah. I would prefer personally, me, I would love to see Paramount or Comcast straight up. But whoever wants to buy them and they can afford it, do it. Comic book cast 2, he will leave YouTube, but Zach is back. Um, I believe Clark's dad isn't dead and he survived the tornado attack. Hopefully, Martha finds and brings him back while Superman's defending his wife and 6 kids and battling Brainiac. Uh, yeah, man. I mean, that would be nice, Edward, but I highly doubt it. I mean, that's a tornado. you know, let's be real. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Gal will return as Wonder Woman. Yeah, she will. She will. She's ready to come back. I know it for a fact. The last time she saw Zach at some premiere, they hugged, and it was amazing. They caught up and stuff like that because it's been a while. Remember, in Hollywood, they're always busy. They're filming, they're directing, they're acting, all that stuff. So it is what it is. But I can't wait to see all of them back. Also, WB UK social media account put something out the same time about David Cornsmith Superman. Same time Netflix Superman, Black Adam post. Come on, that tells you something. Yeah, exactly. I heard about that too. So I'm telling you right now, things are happening. Things are happening, my friends. It's straight up a lot of things. And I'm excited. I really am excited. Black Adam only had 2 months run theatrical, no China release. WB sabotaged its own film, big time, big time. I wonder what those YouTubers are saying now. Zach is just being Zack Snyder and posting these pictures for no reason. Oh, they're salty. That's what it is. David Zaslav is quiet. Yeah, he's just trying to figure out what offer he's gonna accept. Restore the Snyderverse. You already know, Fabian. Appreciate that for sure. David Corr said movie career is over. The same with John Cena. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, look, I know John Cena under the leadership of James Gunn. It's like, I'm kind of curious. I'm not saying that it can happen. I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen. I wouldn't mind seeing a variant of John Cena's Peacemaker under, again, the leadership, but this time under David Ayer and Zack Snyder. That I would support. I would be like, hell yeah, I could back that up, honestly. That's just me personally. Some of you might not agree, but it is what it is. That's what I would like to see, honestly. Wonder Woman DCU will get canceled and not work with James Gunn. And the reason why I say that is because remember in the season 1 Peacemaker, they acknowledge Ben Affleck's Batman. So I would like to see both of them going at it, just because that R-rated style. But I want to see it under what David Ayer can do with John Cena as Peacemaker. We've already seen the ridiculousness of James Gunn. I don't want to see that. I want to see what David Ayer can cook with John Cena as Peacemaker within Suicide Squad and that whole universe and stuff like that. That's just me, I'm just saying. Now I want to see Zach post what he wants to do next, like explaining Robin's story more. That would be nice. That would be nice, honestly. John Campy is quiet as well. Oh yeah, that's the biggest show out there too. He said James Gunn Superman's the best. Now he's quiet. Yes, sir. You already know. I guess the gun did jam, huh? Good one. Good one, year one relics, honestly. Zack Snyder's King Snyderverse. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's where the money's at. I'm focusing on restore the Bayverse and boycotting Disney until they bring back Chris Evans and Johnny Depp. Keep one eye out for that. Yes, true. Hell yeah, you already know it. Restore the Bayverse, and we already know that Paramount is bringing Michael Bay back for the live action Transformers once again. Therefore, like I've been fighting just for restore the Snyderverse, restore the Bayverse also. Long live the Bayformers with Michael Bay, just like we are fighting right now for the Snyderverse. Ready, the Snyderverse will use the old ways. Yep, the old ways always work. It's proven by now. Do you think Will Smith will return Snyderverse? Yeah, hell yeah. One, money. Two, career. Three, continuity. For sure he'll be back. Everybody will be back. Zachary insulted the Snyderverse. Yeah, I know, but I mean, sometimes people just say things, but I don't really much worry about that. It's just he's entitled to his opinion. It is what it is, though. The second Shazam movie gave us that horrible actress Rachel. Good God, yeah, I know. Oh, that was yes. Netflix, we want Batman and Deathstroke, big time. Angry Joe will be shocked. Snyderverse returns and James Gunn's get fired, big time. Man of Tomorrow is quiet, but it's quiet. But I think it's time how they took away Ben Affleck's title for the Batman. I think we should also, once all this happens, whoever acquires WB, they need to take away the title from James Gunn and give it to Henry Cavill and announce Man of Steel 2, Man of Tomorrow, what we were promised in the beginning, and do that. That's what they need to do, honestly. That's how I feel. Superman only made 9 million in China. The one from James Gunn, yeah, that was bad. Ty, yeah, I bet Angry Joe is gonna be crying, like he's jealous. Yeah, most likely. Okay, cool. I've seen the WBD financials. Can't believe that the stock is growing, although the last 3 years have been in the net loss. Should have kept Snyder. Yeah, I've been showing y'all and reporting that. Release Batgirl, please. Hell yeah, hell double yeah. I agree with you, my friend. Big time, big time. Let's see right here. Oh, appreciate that, Team Red 7. Truly appreciate that. Let's say I'm truly curious about what James Gunn's reaction is to all of this. I know his face is priceless. The second Shazam was supposed to fight Black Adam. The woman were brought at the last minute. Yeah, I mean, I really want to see that. I really, really want to see what they're going to be doing with that. I know that it's going to come, it's going to happen. It's all just a matter of time, and we will get it. I know for sure we're going to get it. So, for sure, Team Rad, don't lose hope. We're not losing hope, and we're staying united more than ever, and it will come, you know, to reality. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. All of this that we've been asking for, it all falls under restore the Snyderverse. That's what happens when I'm literally talking about restoring the Snyderverse. Just continue, go back to what was working, and they're finally realizing, yo, 3 strikes, that's it. This is where you're at right now, and if you don't sell and you don't restore, you're gonna have to sell off in parts, and I doubt you want to do that. I really doubt that the studio wants to do that. So who knows what they're working on in the sense of you know, trying to sell and who's gonna get what and stuff like that. But again, anything is possible. Again, Team Rat 7, I truly appreciate that. I really appreciate the donation also. That helps out the channel big time. I'm telling y'all, if you can help out, I really appreciate that. Helps the channel big time. And I really appreciate everybody that's been showing the support all over the world, literally all over the world. I've been seeing subscriptions from everybody all over. That's incredible. It's incredible. Let's see. I believe it's Supergirl and Clayface flop if the Lanterns does not chart in Neeson. Gunn is done. Oh, he's done. He's done. He is done officially. At this rate, what they need to do with Clayface, honestly, is that they need to cancel it. They need to stop it now, pull the plug, save money because it's gonna cost them more than what it is gonna make the movie. They need to cancel it straight up. Clayface needs to be canceled now. Unfortunately, same thing with Matt Reeves, the Batman. If they really want to save money in the long run, they need to pull the plug on everything right now. Supergirl's already filmed. They could do the same thing too. Attacks right off. Um, Supergirl's not gonna make money. If Superman 2025 with James Gunn wasn't able to make money, Supergirl's not even gonna make the numbers that what do you call is Superman from James Gunn was out this year. It's just not realistically. It really isn't. But they brought that upon themselves. Restore the Snyderverse. Let's freaking go. Yes, sir. You already know it. Will Jesse Eisenberg return as Lex Luthor? Yeah, he'll be back. And there's another movie that he's out right now. I think it's Now You See Me. I'm not sure that's part 2. They're remaking it. The one with the magicians and stuff like that. That I do want to go check out. But that movie, he's in it right now. So I was like, oh snap, that's good to see him, in another movie and stuff like that. But he'll be back. I know he will be back, and I want to see the mature version, how it ended. Setting up in Zack Snyder's Justice League when he was in that boat, with Deathstroke and stuff, because that was preparing us for Ben Affleck's Batman, a standalone film. And of course, then they gave that to Matt Reeves and stuff. So we can always go back to what was on pause, literally. Yeah, WB did this to themselves big time. They really did this. Disney's gonna recast the Falcon and Wilson's version of Captain America's Crybabies. Yeah, I thought Shazam 1 was absolutely amazing. Yeah, it was entertaining. I give it to them. Shazam 2 was below average, though, in your opinion. Yeah, Shazam 2, that should have never happened. That really should have never happened. That movie, I don't know what happened in that movie. Black Adam also didn't release in Russia, Ukraine, uh, B-roll. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was just China that didn't release. Interesting, interesting. Every day I learn something new. You see? Thanks, my friends. House of L, what's up? Appreciate you for watching. Also, restore the Snyderverse or wallets closed. Earn those shield, boys. Hell yeah. That's how we got to do it. This is exactly how we're doing, and we're winning. We're sticking together, and it's happening. Now we need David Ayer to post some pics of the air cut. Yeah, I think he's going to be doing that. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we start seeing David Ayer now start posting and sharing pictures. I know on my feed yesterday and today it popped up when he had posted released the air cut from a while back. I was like, why is that popping up on my feed all of a sudden? I hit like because I was like, you know what, to help the algorithm and stuff like that. So again, we got to show David Ayer support. And on top of that, look, real quick, if you haven't funded the McFarlane toys with Harley Quinn and Joker, please go do that if you can do it. There's 7 days left. We have to show the studio that there's still money there. There's still a high demand. And who knows what can come from this, because they're probably looking at statistics and they're like, yo, okay, we sold with McFarlane and it got funded, the Batmobile. Boom, that's a done deal. Now we got Harley and Joker. I want those figures. I already backed them up. So, if you haven't done it, do it. We got 7 days. These will not be available in stores. These are exclusive if you back it up. Because once they do get backed up and it gets funded, you're going to be playing scalper price, and you don't want to pay scalper price on eBay. Buy them while you still can, back it up. Let's surpass these numbers because we have literally like a week left until the campaign is fully funded. Last time I checked, I think it was like at 78. I mean, not 78, 87 or 88%, something like that. It was last night that I saw it. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Let's do what we have to do and show them that the demand is still there. When Flash travels through time, he can save both Superman dad and Batman's parents. Yeah, yeah, he could do that. He could do that. Do they want to go about on that? That's the thing. We don't know. David Corn said did not try best Superman. DCU Henry Cavill is Superman all day, all day, big time. I agree with you. Zack Snyder wants crossover Michael Bay Transformers. That would be dope. That would be dope, honestly. But that's if they end up. Let's say, for example, Paramount wants to do something like that. Yo, but like first, let's get everything from the Snyderverse complete and everything from the Bayverse. After that, if they want to do that, yo, I don't care. Go for it. I would love to see that. John Campea has gone on record saying he likes Man of Steel over Superman 2025, but he wasn't a fan of the Snyderverse. Yeah, I get it. I know some people just aren't, but it is what it is. 3 Instagram posts from Zach: Superman, Deathstroke, and Batman. He is teasing Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and 3, the Nightmare Timeline. Yes. Hell yeah, my friend. That's what I think is happening. Big time. Ariana, what's up? Appreciate you for watching also. Hi. Restore the Snyderverse. Truly appreciate the support also. Let's see. Zach is not like Gunn. He doesn't hold grudges. Yeah, big time, big time. James Gunn has literally destroyed the brand, and that's what his legacy is gonna be left behind. I can't wait until he's fully out of WB once and for all. That would be funny if Henry returns. He tells Gunn he's fired. Oh, you imagine that? The tables have turned. I try to see Jason Momoa movie. I'm not even interested in Jason Momoa. He's not even needed anymore in the Snyderverse. His character pretty much is it's done. His character got taken out by Darkseid, and I want to see what's happening within the Nightmare Timeline. Notice how I posted that video with those toys. That's just me telling you that's what I want to see. I know many of us also wants to want to see that. Um, just showing you, yo, the motivation, the passion, the vision is all there. Literally, that's why I put those toys together. And I was like, yo, this is what y'all could be capitalizing on. And I'll be making some more videos with the figures and stuff that I have, just to help the algorithm and of course the movement. Zach is nothing like Gunn. Gunn is a very sick, petty little man. Yeah, big time. We don't worry about James Gunn. I'm still looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter. Don't forget that. Oh nah, I know for sure. Mortal Kombat 2, I'm looking forward to for sure. Street Fighter, I want to see that trailer. First, I want to see the trailer because I'm still not convinced on it. Do you think David Ayer will get a moment of spotlight with his Suicide Squad? Yeah, yeah, he will. He will. Oh, trust me, he will. He will. We will see that Ayer cut soon, and I think we're also gonna see the Batgirl movie also soon. James Gunn fans be like The Rock can't play Black Adam because he's 5 year old. He's too old. Oh man, but I still like The Rock as Black Adam. Supergirl will copy Guardians of the Galaxy about James Gunn, his ideas. Yeah, pretty much that's what it's gonna be, a copy, another copy, uh, copy and paste, wish, rinse, wash, and repeat type of stuff. Have you heard of the fact that Walter Hamada works at Paramount? Yeah, I'm aware. I don't want WB to go to Paramount now. Well, are you familiar that there's this one person, I can't remember his name right now, I keep forgetting. That he's over at Netflix also. The only difference is that the one that's in Netflix actually has power. Walter Hamada over at Paramount has no power. He's just a producer and he's in the horror department. So he's not in power like he was at WB. The other person that's right now over at Netflix is in power. And probably he's the one that's been preventing us from getting more content from Zack Snyder on Netflix. With he came out recently. He came out sometime in the summer this year, or I think in the spring, late spring, and he was bashing on Rebel Moon. So that's food for thought. Just so you can analyze that also. Clayface needs to be canceled. People don't get confused about Batman. Yeah, yeah, it would make sense. Could have been a Batman Beyond movie if Warner Brothers had good taste. Yeah, I think that's gonna come back though. Honestly, cancel Clayface, the Batman, Supergirl, go back to the Snyderverse. Yeah, big time, big time. Nobody has an issue like Hugh Jackman being older, but Cavill, they think he's too old. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with Michael Keaton. Look at how old he is, and he was allowed to come back for what do you call it? The Flush. And then let's look at what was this actress? I forgot her name right now. Uh, the one that played Wonder Woman. That she made a cameo in Wonder Woman 84. Linda Carter. Linda Carter. But that's okay. So it's like make it make sense. Jesse's too old to make sense. Lex Luthor's old. Nah, he's good. He's good. I want to see him back. And I want to see his characters mature. Like that's how they are. James Gunn fans will say The Rock can't play Black Adam again because he's 53 years old. He's too old. Nah, he's good though. I like how his style is. Do you think David Ayer will get his moment? David Ayer concept shots where Suicide Squad looks scary as hell. Yeah, it was supposed to be an R-rated movie. That's the whole point. That's what the whole DCEU was. It was R-rated, but WB came in and just decided to do the studio versions of all of these movies and stuff. And look at what it cost them. It literally cost them double for doing it. WB is ran by cowards who won't make Batman Beyond. Yeah, pretty much. All that regime is about to pass. This too shall pass. You'll see. All right, Chad. Go eat breakfast and do other stuff. See y'all next time. Peace, peace. All right. Let's see. James Gunn, Matt Reeves. They're not friends. Nah, they're not. They really are not. Jose, what's up? Release the air cut Suicide Squad. Yes, sir. You already know it. Best thing Will Smith can do to get his movie career back. Work with David Ayer again and Zack Snyder and be Deadshot again. People welcome Will Smith back. Yeah, they will. They will for sure. And then probably some people will come out. Oh, but look at what he did to Chris Rock and stuff like. I mean, that's just Hollywood drama. It's just I don't care about that honestly. Let's see. Will Smith can slap James Gunn. Oh man, imagine that. Harsh Critics is excited. Snyderverse is coming back. Yeah, we're all excited. We're all excited. It's good to see that. Very good. Us united, never hope, never give up. Hope never dies. Yeah, big time, big time. We have no fear. True, true, indeed, indeed. James Gunn might get Michael B. Jordan to play Batman, mess up DCU, probably. I mean, but that's them. Faith and hope never dies. Big time, big time. Just looked at new rock stars video interviewing James Gunn. Not one post in the comment praising Gunn. That's wild. That tells you everything. That really tells you everything, honestly. Um, all right, let's see. The first Street Fighter trailer has to impress. Yeah, big time, big time, big time. The Street Fighter trailer already making me nervous. Yeah, big time. I'm pretty much shaking on that. I don't know what to expect. I have no high hopes whatsoever, and I don't even want to imagine, like I said, what Jason Momoa is gonna look like. I really, oh my god, that's they better not put out what they did with Sonic the first time that that the studio was like, no, no, we're gonna go back and fix it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they release the trailer soon. I have a feeling that they're gonna release it right before December and stuff, just because the holidays and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. One more thing, keep it up, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Green Lantern show DCU will cancel soon. James Gunn. Yeah, yeah. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna go far. Yo, bro, I just dropped in. Been electronics free for a few days, and I come back to all the Zack Snyder new posts. Can you tell me what's going on? Man, be honest with you. Barrel Quest Beats. It's happening. It's happening for sure. There's no and ifs or buts, and WB is going up for sale. That's it. It's things are rolling. We're all Zack Snyder, David Ayer warriors forever and always. True, true, for sure. Gun destroyed the brand, adding prejudice, monkey expression to the brand to describe who they deemed the minority. Makes me wonder how he got into practice doing that. Yeah, yeah, that's what they just try to push. All that again agendas. Margot Robbie will return as Harley Quinn. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I want to see her back. I really want to see her. I really like her Harley Quinn. Um, let's see. I saw the Batfleck image. Yeah, yeah, you saw it, right? Pretty dope. Told you. Um, let's see. Margot did sabotage the air cut. The air cut. How? Because I'm not. Well, because of Birds of Prey. I mean, oh, that she went over to do the Suicide Squad. I mean, it is what it is, But all that can be again wiped away. If we got Justice League and they were able, meaning Zach was able to delete it with the Flash and reset, and it never happened. Boom, the same thing. I could look the other way. We're all strong and strong as a family. Yes, sir. You already know it. Hope and faith from Brazil. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. Renai AG. Sorry if I pronounced it Renai Rainy. I'm not sure. The Snyderverse will never die. Big time, big time, Nate. I agree with you. We gave up an awesome dark side for a lame ass DC studio by James Gunn. Yeah, yeah, pretty much, but it's all caught up. We got that trash Birds of Prey because Robbie sold out Air. She could have the rights to Hardy. Yeah, yeah. Who knows how much WB was paying her? So, in the end, it's all business. So, but just like that, we're still fighting. We're gonna get it back. So we'll see. When's the Street Fighter trailer gonna be released? I have no idea. I'm speculating probably before December, just because of the holidays with next month with Thanksgiving and of course the holidays in December. So maybe we might get probably a teaser or something. So I want to see. Hopefully it's good. Supergirl actor, she's not good for DCU. James Gunn. Let's see. I agree with you, Nate. The Snyderverse lives. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Super drunk could be a tax write-off. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That big time. Guns Man of Tomorrow will not happen, but Cavill's Man of Tomorrow will. Yes, sir. I agree with you. That's what I see. That's coming. Do you think Matt Reeves would try to leave Batman 2 about Zack Snyder's return? Most likely. Most likely, if the studio, whoever, whichever, whether WB or a new company that buys it, it would be best just cancel Matt Reeves' universe because they're gonna lose double the money. Meaning that they already know the numbers that with Matt Reeves it didn't make money with the first Batman. But once they announced Ben Affleck's standalone film, Batman with Zack Snyder, I'm guaranteeing that's $1 billion for sure. That's no and ifs or buts. Nobody wanted Supergirl as a drunk university dropout and party girl. Yeah, but that's what they decided to go with. James Gunn was caught Zack Snyder. Zack wanted Ryan Reynolds back, Green Lantern, but he couldn't due to WB boss and Gunn wanting Reynolds for his Peacemaker show. Yeah, and let's not forget Jeff Johns was also the one to blame that we weren't able to get along with Toby Emmerich the lanterns, and that's why they replaced the lantern with Martian Manhunter in the Snyder cut. So again, it's all gonna come back. You'll see. We'll see that deleted scene that's there with I forgot his name right now. The other Lantern. Margot was promised the rights to Harley Quinn. That's the reason. Oh, okay. And look at what she's done with the character. Nothing. So yeah, another beautiful lie. Joe don't like James Gunn. He want like Zack Snyder better. Yeah, big time, big time. Um, how are you feeling about Zack's Batman post? Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm Zacktivated, honestly. It's happening. There's no and ifs or buts. The same thing like when we were getting the Snyder cut. Zach was posting pictures until we finally got it. So it is what it is. And finally, it's working. Zack Snyder and James Gunn's are not friends. It's called showbiz. not show friends. Exactly. I agree with you, Nate. I agree with you. That's real right there. Big time. Big time. Let's see. Gunn told Joe to stop asking. What a clown. Yeah, yeah. Well, again, he's closing the doors on himself, so I thank him for that. James Gunn, you're good at closing your doors. The Supergirl and the Flash can work in the Snyderverse. Yeah, big time, big time. They can go back and fix that. So anything can come from it. What Supergirl might get trailer after December or next? Who knows? Who knows? I don't really care, honestly. Zach and us fans are on the right side of history. Restore Snyderverse. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and 3, a masterpiece and global phenomenon, inevitable. Yeah, big time. It's already proven. Not even the Avengers are able to get that title from them. A global phenomenon. Zack Snyder's Justice League with the WB CEO at the time, that tells you a global phenomenon. That's it. Like you can't go up against that, and that's what Disney fears with Marvel. That they know that once Zach is back, that global phenomenon is gonna make another worldwide impact, just like what we got with the Snyder Cut. I want old Supergirl actor. She's on Flash. Put Man of Steel 2, not blonde hair, but black hair better. Yeah, whichever one they want to go with, go for it. Guns DCU's in checkmate. It's game over. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. The Batman is Ben Affleck's film, not Robert Pattinson. Yeah, big time. I agree with you. The Flash Supergirl was fire. Sasha Kaya. Her suit was so unique and close to Cavill's. Yeah, big time. Big time. Yeah, I agree with that. That was badass. I want to see both of them together working, fighting on the screen. That would be dope. You imagine that Henry Cavill and then you see Supergirl, Sasha Kai. Oh man. Gunn is a gooner that edges his wife to get railed by other dudes. Pretty much. It's just like the meme. How can Marvel be promised the rights to DC property? Yeah, nah, that's not possible. At least when it comes to Marvel and DC. When Zach makes a post, he's cooking something. Hands down, full stop. Yeah, big time. Zach's Batman post is fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big time, big time. Let's see. Zack Snyder's pictures of Deathstroke is perfection. Yeah, big time. Big time. I agree. WB Zack Snyder return. Yeah, big time. I hope Mortal Kombat 2 movie is better than the stupid 2021 was so boring and disgusting changes. I watched only half of the movie when Luke Kang in the desert met Sonya and Kano and their OC. Yeah, I didn't like how they did that. I only like Scorpion and Sub Zero in that movie, and that was pretty much it. I didn't even like what they did with Goro. I was like, damn, the '90s movie was better. I think it was like 95, 96, whatever. That movie was done better with Johnny Cage and Goro compared to the most recent one that we had. Game over. Warner Brothers Discovery. Yeah, yeah, big time, big time. It's over for them. Zack Snyder's Justice League is a more rewatchable than 2012 Avengers. Yeah, big time. I want Comcast, NBC to buy Warner Brothers, so AEW has some home to go. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice also. Um, yeah, who knows? Who knows what could come from this? Remember, Joe is an advocate for helping kids be in traffic, and the weird crap gun said don't sit right with him. Joe is a man's man. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. He's on our side. He's fighting and stuff. Ben Affleck is Batman and Henry Cavill is Superman. Big time, big time. Do you want to see Supergirl black hair on Man of Steel? Yeah, whichever one they want to go with. I want to see Sasha Kai back. Honestly, that would be nice. Netflix will purchase WB. It will be interesting. It could happen, but who knows? We have to see what those counter offers are going to be. Um, Name your favorite zombie movies. From the top of my head, I'll tell you straight up. One big zombie movie that I'm a huge fan of. The director was, R.I.P. George Romero. He was the king when it came to zombie movies. What is it? Day of the Dead. It's the old one. The old one. You know, I forgot the one that takes place in Florida. That one's a good movie, a good zombie movie. And then of course Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. And I like for what it is. Welcome to Raccoon City, the one from Resident Evil. That was the most recent one that we got. That was the only one that was really close to the game itself. Um, I know there's some good other movies, but those are my top three movies when it comes to zombies. Henry Cavill's not boring actor. He's awesome actor. Yeah, big time, big time. Sasha is better looking. Gun chase and adolescent looking munchkin. She looks like a squirrel. Guns Superman saved. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, don't get it wrong though. I agree with you, man, Max. Sasha Kaya, she's a baddie. She's a baddie, honestly. Let's see. Do you think we'll get Tom Cruise as Hal Jordan now? Is it even possible? Plus, give George Lucas the reins to the Green Lantern universe. That would be dope. But I don't know about Tom Cruise though. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about that. It would be nice, but I think Tom Cruise is gonna come back and he's gonna return for Secret Wars with Marvel, Disney, Avengers, alongside what's his name, Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark. That's what I think is gonna happen. So if that does happen, probably he's gonna have a full schedule, and he's gonna have a non-compete that he can't work for Marvel and Disney just because they're going at it in the cinematic universe. I don't think so, but maybe it would be nice to see Ryan Reynolds, but then again, that puts that in question too because he's Deadpool. They're going to be filming for Secret Wars and Doomsday. We know he's going to appear in that. So I think both of them are just going to be over there at with Marvel and Disney. Cavill's trending pretty hard right now. He's probably like, "What the hell?" Yeah, pretty much. That I didn't know, but that's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. AEW sucks. Oh man, I haven't seen AEW in a minute. And I know a lot of their figures and merchandise are ending up in Ross right now. So if you collect those, now's the time to go get them. I believe Tom Cruise joins the Snyderverse. That would be nice, but let's see what happens. The shows are making excuses on YouTube as usual. As usual, that's what they do. Peacemaker show will get canceled. Yeah, for sure. There's no season 3. James Gunn already confirmed that. So yeah, that's telling you that his run has come to an end. Do you watch 300 from Zack Snyder? Yeah, hell yeah, it's a good movie, Jack. Hell yeah, 300. Um, we need a green. What is it? We need a Green Arrow movie, please. Zack Snyder direct Green Arrow. That would be nice too. Yeah, I think it's time for it. James Gunn is tweeting DCU. Nobody cares though. Nobody cares. Let's see. You watched 300. You like The Wolf. Nice, nice, nice. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix? Nah, I haven't seen it. That movie's a banger. I hear. We need an anime crossover, K-pop versus Justice League. that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Like if it's animated and stuff, all right. Not live action though. Not live action. Zach Efron should play Green Lantern. Zack Snyder. That would be nice too. Netflix will only run the bidding up for Comcast or Paramount. Netflix won't be buying Warner Brothers Discovery. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Charlie Hunnam should be Green Arrow. He'll be the best live action Arrow as Ben Affleck is as Batman. That would be nice though. You just bought Jurassic World Rebirth DVD. Nice, nice. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. I think there's a little troll. There's a little troll in the comment section. Guess what, Dustin? You put yourself in timeout. Oh, I tell you, man, these trolls, honestly. Let's see. Let's see. I've seen some people who are hyped for Guns DCU say that it's DOA and WB should just bring Cavill and Affleck back from Man of Steel 2 and Batfleck versus Deathstroke. Yeah, yeah, you have a lot of fans from James Gunn turning now, so that's telling you a lot of things. Tom Cruise wants to be Iron Man, Doctor Strange too, but Marvel messed that up. Yeah, big time, big time, big time. Valentine, what's up? Welcome to Raccoon City. Despite being a mashup of Resident Evil 1 and 2, felt like a movie made in the 80s, like John Carpenter's directed it. Yeah, yeah. I liked it though. That's a guilty pleasure movie. I like that the director was trying, but you could see the studio's interference in that movie. But I did enjoy it. They try to stay true to the games, but I felt that they rushed it. They should have just done focus on one, with the mansion and stuff like that, and then leading up and setting up to RE2, and then RE3. That would have been a nice trilogy, and But once again, they're gonna be rebooting, and I think next year we're gonna be getting another one. So I'm not too excited about that. We'll see what that's gonna come. Zack Snyder should do a Teen Titans. He was in Teen Titans show. Yeah, yeah. That episode, just seeing that clip, I was like, wow, that was nice. That was nice. Love the idea of a return of the Snyderverse, but The Rock is now a twig, and it would be tough for him to beat Black Adam again. Nah, he could bulk up real quick. Remember, he was a wrestler, so they're experts at that. So you just gotta pump the juice, and he'll swell up like Bane again. If you get what I'm saying. Sucker Punch was a good film from Zack Snyder. Yeah, big time. I enjoyed that movie. I still want to see Zack bring Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern back for the Justice League sequels. Yeah, yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, it sucks that The Rock will slim down. It's hard to see him coming back as Black Adam. Nah, he could juice up again. That's not. They just gotta do their diets, and they have to gain a lot of. They have to eat a lot of carbs, work out, and they'll bulk up quick. That's what Ben Affleck was doing. That's what Henry Cavill was doing during the time. Lots of protein, lots of carbs. That all turns into muscle. Boom, he's back. He'll be back in no time. Nobody knows who will end up being the one buying WB because you saying Netflix ain't gonna do it. Nobody knows who or what. Is just a mystery. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Wanda. At this point, nobody knows. It's all speculation. But it is interesting to see, how these bids are going to start and how they're going to be going up and stuff like that. So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see who's going to end up buying them. And David Zaslav needs to sell it. He needs to really sell it, honestly. Pedro, hell yeah, winning. You already know it. Make the Batflick movie now. Big time, big time. Grace Randolph wants to see James Gunn because she's wrong DC studio. I mean, we already know that Grace is a straight up another shield too. So when it's convenient, she'll talk about whatever will help her channel. That's just how she is and stuff. So it is what it is. Till his heart explodes. Gunn will never direct another theatrical movie after DC. Yeah, no, I think his career is pretty much done. Nobody in Hollywood wants to work with him, unfortunately, but he did this to himself. So, if I was a big studio, even I wouldn't want to bring James Gunn on board. Nothing against him. It's like, you're just bad publicity. I'll be like, look, dude, you're just bad publicity. Your products don't sell. You're just a goofball, honestly. Now, if it's a comedy, then probably I'll bring him, for one of those type of spoof type of movies. But yeah, for something serious, nah, he's just not it. Honestly, he's not. I have a bunch. You have a hunch that Gunn never planned to do Peacemaker season 3. He always planned to bring him back into the movies. Yeah, probably. I mean, favoritism. Dave Bautista should play Bane. Put Ben Affleck's Batman movie. Yeah, that would be good. That yeah, and remember, Dave Bautista has worked with Zack Snyder in Army of the Dead. So yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see Dave Bautista seriously jacked up. Like I'm talking about, like he was in WWE, all ripped. Yo, here you go. You're gonna be playing Bane. Hell yeah, that would be amazing. Honestly, that would be nice. You watch K-pop Demon Hunter. I don't know why people glaze in that movie. It's not that great. Only Rumi and Jinju get character development. I haven't seen it, so I'm not familiar. But I know it's very popular. So I mean, to each their own, I guess. There's people that are fans of it and stuff. So that's good, I guess. Who would you pick for Bane in Snyderverse? Bautista. Bautista. I want to see Bautista straight up. He has the physique. He has the height. He has everything to play. Bane. So I would like to see that, honestly. Zack Snyder could direct a K-pop Demon Hunters like Sucker Punch. That would be fire. Yeah. The only thing is that I'm not sure the writers or the people that own it. I'm not sure if it's Netflix that owns it now. I know they were just asked recently would they do a live action. They were like, nope, nope, we don't want to do that live action, which is good. Don't do it. People saying Cavill and Affleck will be too old to come back. Their just age makes sense for a version of the characters they'll be playing. Yeah, they'll be playing more mature characters. And it would be dope. Gun wife is gonna leave him. She's gonna cash out, ka-ching, and just ride out. Brock Lesnar for Bane. Yeah, body wise and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know how his acting skills might be. That would be interesting though. Yeah, that would be. Is he taller than Ben Affleck? Because Bane has to be taller than Batman. Honestly, that's I think what I kind of didn't like about what Christopher Nolan did with Bane. I know that they shot angles so he could look taller, but I don't know. Like I feel that they could do better with Bane. Angry Joe, he has too much to see DCU James Gunn. Snyder will definitely give us Carrie Kelly as Robin in his universe for sure. He loves the Dark Knight Returns. That would be nice to see that and to see the both the female and male version of Robin within that universe. That would be dope. Yeah, it would be dope. Suplex City Bane. Yeah, that would be nice. Chris, what's up? Is this official? Yeah, it's official. It's official. Go look it up. You'll see. I just posted it. Variety posted it, so yeah, I'm sharing it with you on stuff. This is legit. Uh, Brock Lesnar daughter for the role of Bane. Oh man, yeah, Bautista. Yeah, Ben Affleck. Batman would have Riddler villain. I think Adam Driver as Riddler. Let's see. Zach can make two movies for the price of one. Yeah, he could film Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3 back to back, like he did with Rebel Moon. That would be that would be a amazing thing to do. Honestly, that seriously would be I think the best way to go about on it. Heard that Netflix teased Black Adam versus Superman. Yeah, they did, Dennis. They actually did the account from France. It's an official account. I looked it up, and I really looked into it, and I just made a video of it. Yeah, they really shared the picture, and they're even saying it, who would win, and they posted Black Adam and Henry Cavill, Superman. So why would they post that? Why would they randomly just post that? I mean, that's the DCEU, not the DCU. That tells you a lot of things. You see. So and I think it's on Netflix now, Black Adam. So that's pretty cool. I need to buy that movie actually. I need to buy Black Adam to add it to my collection. I always be forgetting, but I do want to add that to my collection soon. Zach wrote in Bane to the Snyderverse. Bane will have great character development, and Bautista would love that. He wants to be an actual actor and not just musclehead typecast actor. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, he said it multiple times. He wants to be, taken as a real actor. To me, he's a real actor. I know in WWE he did his thing and stuff like that, and he's always been like a meathead. But I like Dave Bautista. He's always been a badass. I've liked him since he's been in early days of the WWE. I was always like cheering for him and stuff like that. So that's pretty awesome. Oscar Isaac as Black Mask would god tier. Yeah, I want to see Black Mask going up against Ben Affleck's Batman. That would be dope, especially after Sucker Punch. Do you want to see Ra's al Ghul and Snyderverse versus? Nah, nah. I don't want to see Ra's al Ghul. I don't care about Ra's al Ghul. We already seen Ra's al Ghul too much in the it was the Dark Knight trilogy. I don't even care about Ra's al Ghul honestly. Like I don't even want to see that character. Not even within the Snyderverse. Real talk. I don't. He's not necessary. He's just one of those characters. Like yo, why do we even have him in here? He didn't do crap in the Dark Knight Rises. He just made a cameo. The first movie was good, and I was like, that's it. Like, but Ra's al Ghul, he's boring. Like I don't even care about him. Uh, who would you let Zach be CEO of DC Studios or someone else? Let Zach be the CEO of DC Studios, and right next to him, if you want to say president or assistant CEO, I don't know what they're called. I would put David Ayer. Leave both of them in charge. Let them both do their thing. Honestly, that would be nice. Honestly, that would be. We need Jim Carrey as Bane. Jim Carrey as Bane? Nah, hell nah. I know you trolling. I know you trolling. You cannot have Jim Carrey as Bane. Come on, man. I'll let that one slide. I know you trolling. That has to be a joke. Batman Brave and Bold will not see the light day DCU. Nah, it won't. Honestly, it won't. Zach's new storyboards probably take his story way past the Dark Side Nightmares timeline. I can see him bringing more heroes and villains afterwards. Zach needs to the Green Arrow. Steve Amell return. Yeah, that would be dope. That really would be dope, honestly. We don't like James Gunn in France. Oh, nice. Interesting. Oh man, that's interesting. Jacob, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. They got to replace Ezra Miller and do a Dylan or Brian to play Flash. I get it. I get it that a lot of people don't like Ezra for what mistakes he's done in real life. I only want him back just for the sake of continuity, just because it's already established, it's already there. It's the same thing like with Marvel. You have Brie Larson, what is it, Captain Marvel. It's like this lady's drama. She's drama. But she's Captain Marvel. Like I give it to them. I'm like, yo, like just keep her in the back somewhere, and don't say nothing. Just probably have 2 or 3 lines throughout the whole film. Like a 4-hour movie, and just give her like the max 5 lines, and that's it. Just fight, don't say nothing, because she's pretty much bad publicity. So I get that when people are saying with Ezra and stuff like that. But I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jacob. Really, that. Thank you also for the donation. Fun fact: Bautista hated the way Drax was portrayed in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I think I heard or I read something like that about that too. You bought Black Adam DVD. Nice, nice. I need to get it. I need to get it for sure soon. Do you play Gears of War? Nah, I'm not into Gears of War, unfortunately. Um, Oscar Isaac, I can see that. Hell yeah, Hawkman and Black Adam was fire. Yeah, I want to see that. I really, really want to see that, honestly. Um, so two universes existing at the same time, it could happen if James Gunn's universe is happening right now and Matt Reeves' universe is happening on two separate timelines. Hell, why can't we have the Snyderverse? To me, it was like, yo, they don't want to bring in the Snyderverse because they know that everybody's gonna be tuned in, watching and asking for more. And look at this; it's already proven. James Gunn's DCU isn't creating the hype that they thought it was gonna bring in. So, it is what it is. Do you want to see Killer Croc makeover again or CG? I want to see Killer Croc the same way that we saw in David Ayer's Suicide Squad, meaning in that universe. But I want to see him going up against Ben Affleck's Batman. I want to see like a good 15-minute battle of both of them going at it in the sewers, like going all out, water splashing. You see the sewers, you see the pipes, you see, all that nasty gunk in the background, dirty, murky water. I want to see all that. I want to see Ben Affleck, hammering and straight up clobbering Killer Croc. I want to see Killer Croc pick up Ben Affleck's Batman, toss him. Ben Affleck's Batman toss a batarang. He gets him with the back grapple. Like all that. I want to see that. See what I'm saying? Like, you see how like I just got into that? That's what I want to see. I want to see a nice fight scene, good 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, and I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to see how, you could do 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 5 minutes later, If you played not Arkham City, if you played Arkham Origins, man, that's a nice way how they set up when you fight Killer Croc in the beginning. What they did with Arkham Knight, I like what they did that too. He's all mutated and stuff like that. And then of course what you got with Arkham, was it Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, one of those two. I don't remember now. I think it's Arkham City when you fight Killer Croc also. So that's all cool. It's all cool. You could do stuff like that. It's just take elements and like it would be nice to see like a Arkham style, like how Zack Snyder did in Batman versus Superman with the warehouse scene, with Ben Affleck's Batman going up against Killer Croc, like we saw in David Ayer's version. That would be dope. That would really, really be dope. Um, why replace Ezra? Yeah, some people just because of the drama in real life, but yeah, it is what it is. Curious, if Netflix ends up buying WB since their streaming platform, do you think they'll make an exception for Zach to premiere his 2 and 3 in theaters, both domestically and internationally? Yeah, I think they will. And you know why? Because look, fun fact, on next week, on I think is what, Halloween, on the 30th or 31st, Netflix is going to be putting K-pop Demon Hunters in the theaters. So I'm not sure if it's a 1 day thing. I'm not sure if it's a weekend thing, but I think it's just a 1 day thing, for people to go out to the movies and watch K-pop Demon Hunters, because that let's be real, that brand is huge right now. Everybody's loving it. And of course the collaboration that they're doing right now with Fortnite and stuff, that's helping them. So they're capitalizing it, they're milking it, and that's how it should be. WB could have done the same thing before they rebooted with James Gunn. They should have said, you know what, we're gonna put Zack Snyder's Justice League as a theatrical run, and let's test the waters and let's see what's up. We're gonna do Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, Wonder Woman, and then Zack Snyder's Justice League. But no, they dropped the ball and they just screwed it up. And but they could still do it. Now, if Netflix does acquire them, they could do it. They could do it for sure. There's no now, especially that they're putting K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters. Now I see potential that they can and will do theatrical runs. And that's what they needed to do, honestly. That now I could say, yo, you know what? If Netflix wants to buy them, go for it. Because now I see that they're hungry and they're like they want to get into the actual movie theater business, in the sense of besides streaming, because that's where their main source of income comes, but they also want to do exclusive theatrical releases, and this would be a perfect way to go about on it, really. I would have Zach Wife as CEO of DC Studios, since Zach loves to direct more and plan more. Yeah, that could work too. For sure. Deborah, leave her in charge. Um, I'm sure she could run things smooth too. I mean, women got that touch. It's always good too. So, I think Ra's al Ghul could work as a conspiracy type character. Yeah, I have him to be tied with the historic inspiration, the Shin. I don't know how you pronounce that. Sorry. But yeah, that I guess I guess I'm just tired of Ra's al Ghul. I'm just really tired of that character. Um, let's see. It's a rumor Jim Carrey is playing Freddy Krueger. Oh man, like all I could do is laugh, man. I'm not even gonna say nothing on that. Best villains are played by comedians. Yeah, I gotta give it to Jim Carrey. He has been playing a good Dr. Robotnik, so he did prove me wrong. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe. Have you seen Dave Bautista lately? He looks like a metrosexual feminist. Yeah, I mean, it's highly weird. It's just that's what happens in this industry sometimes. Saludos desde Argentina. Si vuelve el Snyderverse, que sea con todos y que Zack termine su historia. Sí, mi amigo, sí, de verdad. Estamos luchando y peleando para que eso de verdad pase. I said that I truly agree with you, and I want that to happen because we're all fighting together, and it will happen in due time. It will. It will. Faith is going to give us all of that. Um, Grant Gustin as Zach's new Flash, Ezra as Reverse Flash. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. The same way like Heath Ledger said to Rachel when they were in The Dark Knight, when right before Batman comes in, he's like, "You got a little fight in you." I like that. That's the same thing. I like that. I really do. That would be nice. That would be yo. That would be. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you credit for that. That is dope. And let's not forget we saw both of them, Grant along with Ezra, when we saw in the CW show before Marvel did the whole multiverse. So that I back that up. Hell yeah, that would be awesome to see. That would be amazing. James gonna want Jacob to play Bane. He's from Spider-Man. Tom Holland. I'm so tired of seeing all these Marvel characters. I mean, actors and actresses trying to come over to DC. That seriously needs to stop. You play Battlefield 6. That game is awesome. You know what? I was just playing it recently. I just can't get into it. I just can't. The graphics, I love it. You know, it's like, man, it took forever to install. That game is huge. The file is big. I can only imagine what GTA 6 is gonna be. But Battle 6, yeah, I guess because I'm not too familiar with how it plays. I tried and I kind of gave up. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know. I'll probably give it another try. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. By the way, have you seen the movie BMM? Which is B? Oh, 8 mm. I can't remember which is that one. Which is that one? I can't recall right now. Let's see. Ser albañil. Saludos, amigos de Chile. Y que sea así. Yep, yep. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You already know it. We cannot be stopped. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. Did our wallets close movement help to tank Superman DCU movie? Yes, sir. Yes, it did, Tommy. Yes, it did. Our wallets were closed and locked. And now they remain locked for everything that DC's putting out, unless they give us what we want. Until that doesn't happen, we will stop at nothing, and I think it's already proven by now. Yes, wallets close is extremely effective, big time, big time. It really worked. Haircut needs to be released because I like Jared Leto's look. Yeah, big time, big time. I really like it. Mr. Freeze should be Ben Affleck's Batman. It should be in the, yeah, that would be nice. I want to see a Mr. Freeze in the Snyderverse. I want to see all these characters. I really want to see Scarecrow within the Snyderverse. Scarecrow is one of my favorite character villains. I want to see that too. One of my biggest gripe with Air Suicide Squad was that the actor played Killer Croc was way too short and not bulky enough. Yeah, yeah, that could be probably. I mean, I'm just speculating. You imagine this is what I would do. I would say that's his first version of like how Killer Croc is, and then in the next movie or towards the end, have him the same actor with more prosthetics and body all this makeup and all the special effect, and show him as he's fully mutating, as he's growing and becoming more of Killer Croc and stuff like that. Like go all out with him. Building up. How his character development, I guess, or what his look is within that universe and stuff like that. So that would be cool. People talk about Batman fighting like Arkham, but I want to see Batman fighting like in Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. All I know is that what it was in damn, what's that Ben Affleck's movie? The one that just came out. I can't remember right now. The one that's part two right now, and then they got part one where it's all about him that he's like a detective or a cop or something. That movie was straight up a Ben Affleck's Batman movie without him wearing the bat suit. I was like, damn, that movie was so damn good. Um, yeah, that game was savage. Andy Muschietti still has drama with James Gunn. Yeah, yeah, big time. I'm not kidding. Demon in K-pop, Demon Hunters are a joke. They're not a treat. It's just Rumi not trying to let go of the girls in her band, knowing she's half demon. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not into it. So yeah, it's the one. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Did you see Man Bat and Affleck Batman movie? Mm, Man Bat. I don't really care about that character. Yeah, I really don't care about him. I hope they announce the Snyderverse back in the anniversary of Batman vs Superman, mostly because it's your birthday. Oh, nice, nice, Dennis, nice, nice. Who knows? Who knows? James Gunn's wife should be recast as Black Canary. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, and I think I want to agree with you on that one. I think I want to agree with you. Yeah, I could see her as Black Canary. Yeah, she has the look for it, and that would be on point. Because what they did in Birds of Prey, nothing against her, but yeah, that wasn't it. But yeah, I can back that up. AMC is working on a deal with Netflix to have their project in theaters. Hollywood's doing bad in theaters big time. If the deal goes through with AMC and Netflix, that would be fire. Yeah, it would help them out big time. Nicolas Cage for Riddler? Nah, I can't see that. I just can't see that. I really can't see that. I just want to see Batman versus Deathstroke, just like Arkham Origins, a fight scene that would be insane, and the Superman versus Darkseid that actually would see Superman fight more. Yeah, yeah, that I would really, really want to see and stuff. Um, K-pop will win all the awards next year. Yeah, yeah, it has a strong following. Ben Affleck's Batman counterpart art logo looks awesome. Logo Batman. I don't know if you're talking about the suit that was leaked a while ago. Yeah, it looks cool, but I still like the one that we got from Batman versus Superman. Ra's al Ghul's a background figure. He rarely appears, but he is felt. Okay, yeah. Even in the game, like in the Arkham games, I was like, this guy's so annoying. Like I don't know, I just Arkham. I mean, Ra's al Ghul is just one of those that are straight up annoying. That's just me. Um, Something is definitely cooking, guys. Happy Diwali. Okay, not sure what that means, but yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Robin Williams did a great villain as Nolan's Insomnia. Still pissed he never played the Riddler. Oh, that would have been interesting. That would have been interesting, honestly. Faith outfit, Faith. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it. I want Zack Snyder to direct the biggest epic the Mahan, I can't pronounce that. Sorry. The Battle of Earth resembles some touch of I can't pronounce that word. Sorry. But that would be dope. I guess anything that Zach does, he pretty much does great work and stuff. I wish Hollywood would not be so left leaning. You can't stand it. Yeah, it's just how it is. Unfortunately, politics play a big role, but we don't focus on that. We just focus on the content. As long as they give us what we want. Is the Flash still on CW? Nah, I don't think so. I think it got removed a while ago. Um, Reverse Flash should be in Zack Snyder verse. Yeah, they would be. They would be. They try to tell us we are the minority. Yeah, we told them we're the majority. We told them. Sup, bro? Did you learn Spanish? And in case they make another Superman movie with Henry Cavill, which villain would you like to see supporting if that happens? Yeah, I speak Spanish. So para toda mi gente que habla español, yo también hablo español. So, fun fact, just in case if you don't know. So, if they make another movie with Henry Cavill, what villain would you like to see? Besides Brainiac, I mean, I'm not too familiar with all the characters with his Superman. I would like to see what's that I think that steel looking Superman, the robot looking one. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the world and characters of Superman and stuff because I've just never been into Superman like that. I just started liking Superman because of what Zach gave us with Man of Steel. But besides that, before that, I don't know. Superman, he's just too powerful. So I don't know. That's just me. Whoever they want to bring in, let them. MCU actors can't even act. I mean, for what they're doing over at Marvel, it works for them. I like what they're doing and stuff over there. Do you remember Avatar 2009 movie? Yeah. What about it? Yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh, look it up. AMM with Nicolas Cage. It has some serious Batman vibes. It's bleak as F. Okay. I think now I kind of remember that. I kind of remember that. Dennis or anybody, can anybody tell me there's a movie with Nicolas Cage and there's something about that they always talk about a white rabbit or something with a rabbit. I don't remember what it is. It's a badass movie. I'm not sure if that's the one that you're talking about, but I know it's an old movie and that movie is badass. I've been wanting to see that, but I just don't remember what the title of that movie is. But I know that there's a code that they keep talking about something rabbit, I guess, or something. But I'm not sure if that's the same movie or it probably is a different one. Let's see. It would be wild that Jim Carrey could, but on 30 pounds of muscle, he gets jacked for Bane. Yeah, he has to be big, but I don't see Jim Carrey as Bane, honestly. Nothing against him. Poison Ivy should be in Zack Snyder's verse. Make crazy stuff. Yeah, remember Poison Ivy was supposed to be in Gotham City Sirens with David Ayer. So again, I want to see what David Ayer, who he would cast, and how would all of that play? Because Catwoman was also supposed to be there along with Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. So, and we know that Zach had selected an actress to play Catwoman, but I can't remember. I can't remember her name. I would have to go back and look at it. Um, but that would be dope. I want to Killer Krog, based on the more grounded version from the Joker comic. That would be nice. I want an actual fantastical Scarecrow. Yeah, I want to see Scarecrow, honestly. Poison Ivy was supposed to be Jessica in the Snyderverse. Oh, okay. So they had already wanted to cast somebody. Nice. The Accountant. There you go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I don't know why I blanked out. I just couldn't remember. Yeah, the Accountant, the first one. That's a straight up a Batman movie with Ben Affleck without without his bat suit. Yeah, that's a badass movie, honestly. Um, let's see. Sleeping Dogs is a game about cop that gives on the cover on the triads. It's violent and it's glorious. Okay, nice, nice. J.K. Simmons is best Jim Gordon. He did Spider-Man 2004. Yeah, he did. He did. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it has to be a good story. It really does. It really does have to be a good story. You wish Dennis was still alive to play Jim Gordon. He would have nailed it. Yeah, yeah. You got all of Batfleck's Batman, the Batman versus Batman VS figure, Nightmare Batman, and Armor Batman, all from Fonjoy. Those figures are fire. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the ones from Fonjoy, I've been seeing them. They are looking nice. The one I'm looking forward to, for I think it's in Fonjoy. I'm not sure who's making it. Is I know Deathstroke just came out, but I don't think it's Fonjoy. I think it's LPP, LLMP, something like that. And I know that they have Arkham Origins Batman. That one I do want because I think it's time. I wish McFarlane would give us a Arkham Origins line. We really need it. Vigilante actor is good. Should be recasted. Corn Sweat is good actor, but director was bad. He was too cheesy, honestly. I like the CW more. The Vigilante from CW was a lot better. Restore Snyderverse. You already know it. James Gunn will leave. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much, it's gonna be out. Um, Yo, imagine if Snyder casts James' wife back in his DCU and makes her kiss Henry as Superman. You imagine that? You imagine that? Probably that's probably making James Gunn glaze already. Mutant Leader should be a villain in Ben Affleck's Batman movie. Yeah, I mean, whatever they want to do, let them do it. Something's definitely cooking, guys. Snyderverse is materializing. Very happy. Faith, Alfred, Faith. Yeah, big time, big time. It's cooking for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, I see what you put on Mad Max, man. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Sean, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you for watching. Also, I'm just going down the comments and stuff like that. Uh, let's see. Uh, Aunque lo nieguen o lo quisieran ocultar, son millones en el mundo deseando que vuelva el Snyderverse. Even if they doubt it and they deny us, we are the majority. How millions of us are around the world asking for the return of the Snyderverse. Big time. Big time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Todo muy bueno. Everything very good. Yes. Very good. Very good. Metallo. Metallo. Okay, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not too familiar with the characters from Superman like that. Let's see. Late 80s and 90s Superman was pretty awesome. Yeah, big time, big time. Oh man, the 90s, man, what a time! What a time it was to be around the 90s. It was beautiful. They had no fear whatsoever. Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck movie should team up. That would be nice. Yeah, they would. That would be nice, honestly. That would be really nice to see. Doomsday should return Snyderverse. Yeah, yeah. Supposedly there's another Doomsday. The one we saw in Batman versus Superman is not the final Doomsday. I know that there was a post that I saw recently, and Zach confirmed it. You know, the Doomsday we saw was pretty much like a, I guess like a duplicate, and but the real Doomsday is still out there. So again, anything can happen for Man of Steel too. You know, this is why I say they can capitalize on all these with these IPs and stuff. Zach for sure knows he's doing something cooking because he doesn't post this for no reason. We're definitely getting 100% restored. Yeah, big time, big time. AMM is about a detective that uncovers the plot to make the world's first snuff film. Okay, nice, 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 nice. That's fine. Yeah, Jessica was supposed to play Poison Ivy. Let's see. Yeah, Scarecrow is skinny and lanky. Yeah, he's supposed to. I like what Christopher Nolan did with Scarecrow. It was a shame that we didn't really see Scarecrow like in his full costume. You know, like fully going at it with Batman. I call that like a cameo when he's on the horse in Batman Begins, and then what it was Rachel sprays him with that chemical and oh no, she tases him and he's like whatever. I'm like yo, that's it. Like what the hell? Like all this for nothing. Yeah, that would have been good. Let's see. Nah, I get what you're saying, Tommy, but he's not just going and posting out of his way just for the fun of it. When Zach posts, he posts with a meaning. And now that WB is going up for sale, it's not a coincidence. Things are happening. Things are happening. Street Fighter cannot get better, better trailer. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. We'll see. Um, Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just checking out the comments, trying to catch up with y'all. Yeah, big time, big time. Snyderverse will complete at 100 for sure. Big time, absolutely awesome. Yeah, big time. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Avengers Doomsday and the Return of Snyderverse is gonna bring old time vibes to the movies again. Yeah, yeah, it will. It will. Let's see. What's up, dude? What's up? After Supergirl flops, then Clayface gun is done. I bet anyone money. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna really see Clayface. I think Clayface is gonna get canned. I really think. I really think honestly, for sure. Vamos, Snyder, tú quieres terminar lo que empezaste. Ojalá se haga realidad. Restore Snyderverse. Yeah, for sure. De que va a pasar, va a pasar. There's no doubt about it. Está pasando algo. Something's definitely happened. Um, Hush should be the first Ben Affleck Batman movie. Mm, I'm not too interested in that honestly. Like I just want to see like action and get to the point with these characters and these villains that he has in his universe. I want a huge fan. Oh, you wasn't a huge fan of Lex and Zach, but rewatching it, you liked it, and actually his character is based on a comic. Thank you for finally pointing that out because a lot of people overlook that. You forgot the name, but that's how Lex was in the same way that he was the Lex Luthor son. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly just right off the comic, but a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that. But that's good. I'm glad you actually looked into it and you saw that it was. They don't post casually without reason. Exactly. Henry Cavill's Highlander is going to be epic. Yeah, big time. Clayface director cannot help self DCU. Nah, it's not. It's really not helping them. Um, so is this the thing? Snyder has a photography film coming, so that's a big reason. Who knows? But he's also smart enough to know people will use this as a Snyderverse to return, and he still does. Who knows? I mean, he could have posted any other picture. Why post Batman? Why post Deathstroke? And why post Henry Cavill Superman? A lot of people are speculating that could be for the Nightmare timeline. Remember, we saw Ben Affleck with the same outfit. We saw the same Joe with the same outfit, and that was supposed to be the Ben Affleck versus Deathstroke movie, and Henry Cavill is Superman that within that timeline. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I got high hopes. Also, I have high hopes. We had high hopes for the Snyder Cut, and we got it. So that's all that matters. I will support the last photograph and push for the Snyderverse completion. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're here for. We're gonna keep on going. I honestly want to see a Man of Steel 2 movie, then another Superman versus. Whatever they want to do with it, I just want to see Henry Cavill back, the DCEU back, and focus on these characters. Honestly, that would be nice. We need a Silence of the Lambs type Batgirl movie. That would be cool. Who knows what's already filmed on this Batgirl movie with Leslie Grace? I want to see that honestly. Now I'm really curious. It's definitely happening. Other companies taking over. Definitely continue DCEU. Yeah, big time for sure. Netflix needs it because Warner Brothers for Zack Snyder. Yeah, yeah, big time. Yeah, a lot of things are happening. Things are cooking for sure, and I'm excited. I'm excited, especially bringing these news to you guys. Just as they keep on dropping, and I told y'all these things are going to be dropping fast, and they're just going to keep on coming out more and more. This is very interesting to see that there is a sale officially now happening. When you have David Zaslav officially saying and confirming, yeah, they're not playing around. They really want to make the most off of this sale and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna see how everything's gonna unfold. And I know for sure today's Tuesday. By here to the end of the week, we're gonna be hearing a lot of things. Trust me, you're gonna be seeing probably more things, and you know, um, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna come from this. Do you think Batgirl can work in the Snyderverse? Yeah, yeah. Batgirl was supposed to be connected, but branching off from the Snyderverse. So who knows what's in that movie? Remember, Leslie Grace's Batgirl was the daughter of J.K. Simmons, Jim Gordon version, and that version of Gordon is from the Snyderverse, from Ben Affleck's universe, not Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was supposed to come in because of the mess that the Flash created with the time, going resetting or whatever things happened. So it caused the hiccup in the timeline. So that's why we got Michael Keaton, and he was supposed to come back for one final movie to open end his arc, which was supposed to be with Tim Burton, and it was supposed to open the door for um Batman Beyond. So they pretty much screwed it up, but anything can happen. Yeah, yeah. So I didn't see the news. The newest Batman post. Go check it out. It's on Zach's Instagram. Let's freaking go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go check it out. You'll see it. It's there. It's there. James Gunn's DCU is finished. Gunn has been quiet like a mouse. Yeah, yeah, big time, big time. Anything on Constantine too? Nope, nope. They're not doing anything with that right now. They said they were, but then they came out recently and they also said no. So who knows? Who knows? Electrocutioner should be a villain Batman movie from Arkham Original. Yeah, yeah, that would be. I like that character on Arkham Origins. He was a badass. He was also like a cameo. Like it was like just shocked and boom, like that's it. He went out. I was like, damn, what the hell they did with that, you know? But yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. James Gunn made me realize that Zack Snyder was a better film director. Yeah, a lot of people are waking up, Nick. I see that. You know, a lot of people are starting to say the same thing. You know, but it's good to see that. You know, people are finally acknowledging. You know, it's a big a wake up, I guess. You want Snyderverse Flashpoint movie? Yeah, yeah, that would be nice. Who do you think is to blame, Gunn or Warner Brothers? I think WB because Gunn originally did not want to do Superman, but the second time he did. Yeah, honestly, WB is the ones to blame because the same way they messed up with bringing in Joss Whedon for Justice League, it's the same thing that's happening with James Gunn. They could have gone with somebody else, or they should have just said, you know what, let's wait it out. Or, but again, James Gunn is also to blame because if you're CEO, you could have just said, you know what, we're also going to continue it and finish it. But nah, they didn't do that. So, you know, it is what it is. Tabish, what's up? What's up? Did you hear the news? Yeah, WB. Yep, they're going up for sale. Yep, yep, that's it. It's official. David Zaslav has said it that they're looking at options of pretty much getting rid of what they have in at WB. So I'm telling y'all, this is when it's gonna get juicy. You know, so now it's time to buckle up because now is when the ride is about to go down. We're going up on the roller coaster and it's about to go all speed down. I'm telling you, you're gonna see. Um, yeah, James Gunn's scared of the Batman too. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, whatever it takes. Hope, Alfred Hope. Yeah, yeah. The Superman killed Darkseid in Justice League 3. Who knows? We don't know what Zach has planned. Who knows? Zach should give us Robin who died, Jason Todd. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll see that one day also. If Zach does return, I hope they don't try to rush it like they did with WB. Nah, I don't think at this point they will. I think it's already proven they know. They know that it was that's what they needed. You think Terry Crews would make a good Killer Croc? Yeah, that would be cool. But what they already have, I like what they already got. So that's pretty good. We all know the Robin Swoon Batman versus Superman was Jason Todd. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see how they're gonna do that and stuff like that. You know, connecting the pieces and everything and stuff like that. But yeah, my friends. With that being said, I want to thank y'all again. This is real. It's official. WB is going up for sale. There is no and ifs or buts, and the Snyderverse is making a comeback. Let's stay united. Let's keep on fighting. And again, we will stop at nothing. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Share the video, help the algorithm, all that good stuff you already know. And if something does pop up, you already know that I'm gonna post it. Till next time, my friends. Peace out.